morning.
Good morning, everybody. Welcome to the Allman household this morning. Good to see everybody. That was a hot night, wasn't it, eh? Gosh. I thought you'd be still asleep, but you're not. What on earth are you doing, Rosie?
Well, this morning I'm going to do some magic tricks.
Magic trick? What, like clearing your bedroom, like Mary Poppins, you know, when it's all cleared?
No.
Oh.
So that magic trick's not possible. So what magic tricks do you do then?
Just little magic tricks like making that ball turn a different colour and go smaller and go under there.
Whoa,
Okay.
that's clever.
As you can see, the cup's
Empty.
under
Okay,
there,
so let's see if you
Go
can
for
do
it,
that
then.
then.
Do you think it's possible?
I'm not so sure.
I'm not convinced.
I don't think so.
Okay, let's see. Whoa,
So it's disappeared
gone.
from there.
Where's it gone?
Now it might get stuck in the atmosphere, so just to help it along.
Whoa! Did you see that? You've changed its colour and everything. There was nothing underneath that cup, and now there is.
Yeah, but I'm not convinced. I think it's about tricking us, isn't it? You don't really have the power to do magic, do you?
Well,
I think
It's
you're
about
tricking
the
us, saying
tricks.
you don't have the power to make us disappear at all.
Magic is an optical illusion.
Is it now?
well, listen, I can tell you somebody who really does have that power. It's no optical illusion. I can tell you somebody who really does have that power. And we're looking at this in our podcast this morning. In our podcast this morning, God has the power to do anything. And the story we're looking at, he actually has the power to break chains. To break chains that are holding us. Peter was in prison and he was in chains, and he broke the chains. He wasn't even there in person, but yet he was able to break the chains. How amazing is that? And this morning we're going to be thinking about some of the chains that hold us, not the physical chains, but some of the emotional and other kind of chains that are within us, that in our hearts, that God can help us break free from. Because actually Jesus came to give us life in all its fullness, and he wants us to know that fullness, and so he can break the things that hold us back. Now that is really true. What do you think about that, Katie?
Well, that is amazing.
Yeah, that really is an amazing story, isn't it, Rosie?
Yeah.
So, Magician Rosie,
But
can you pluck out of the air a Bible reading for us this morning that might just be appropriate?
maybe.
Oh, come on then, let's have it.
It's a Bible reading. If you can't see it, it's Psalms
54.
54. So, I come in thanksgiving and praise, O God. Help me articulate the gratitude that I feel towards you. I was tripped up by my own pride and confounded by my own foolishness. I said things and did things that hurt others and dishonoured you. I stumbled into a net of my own making from which I could not escape. Then you heard my cries and saw my plight. You touched me with your love and set me free to walk with you once more. You continue to deliver me from the snares and pitfalls surrounding me. This is why I rejoice, O God. It is because of this that I have offered myself to you. May your ever-present love from me urge me to demonstrate love towards others who are troubled and afraid.
I like that last little passage there which says, let your love for me urge others. Because actually, one of the things about that Bible reading from Acts was it wasn't just about God's power, it was the fact that the church were doing something, the believers were praying for Peter as well. And today we look forward to our podcast, but we also look forward again to being open at 10:30 for private prayer. albeit there's only a handful of folk that are coming at this moment in time. For those that gather, it's a very meaningful experience. But wherever we are, may we experience the power of God just in that place. And may we also recognise that we're contributing to the greater good by our prayers from our home. I want you this week to think of Ruth Capewell. I want you to think of Rosemary as well. Rosemary flies home to Zimbabwe today for the burial and the funeral service for Philemon. And so we want to just remember those who are hurting and mourning at this moment in our prayers. But we have so much to contribute to each other, and whether church is St Chad's Queensway or whether it's your front room, we can know the amazing power of God through our devotions, can't we? And that's what we look forward to today. And so as we come to the end, we're going to experience that little power of prayer, aren't we? Have you got a prayer for us?
Yeah.
Okay, you do your prayer for us.
Dear God, thank you for your amazing power and work in our lives. Thank you for your goodness and for your blessings over us. Thank you that you're able to bring hope through even the toughest of times. Thank you for my church family who help me and support each other through prayer. Thank you that you are always with us and will never leave us. Amen.
Amen.
That's a lovely prayer, isn't it? And we pray for you today, and we remember you today wherever you are. This is holiday season. We've got a few folk that are away, and we hope that they're getting the rest and recuperation they need. But we remind ourselves that this hasn't gone away, and that it's still important for us all to try and stay safe. So whatever you find yourselves doing this week, please do look after yourselves. And so, from our Allman household, if you're joining the podcast, it'll be available at 10 o'clock. If you're coming along to worship with us and you've notified us in advance, we'll see you at 10:30. But wherever you find yourselves, may God go with you. So from the Allman household, for another week,
Bye-bye.
bye.